Om, 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 Om Bhurbhuvaswaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat Om Saishwaraya Vidmahe Satyadevaya Dhimahi Tanna Sarva Prachodayat. Sai Ram. In this very nice Swami's house in Princeton, New Jersey, and beautiful Sai Sadanam Mandir, my humble pranams at the lotus feet of our beloved Bhagavan Sri Satsai Baba. First, I want to thank for the completing our new album, volume 17, Sai Bhajans and Geet, offering this album at the lotus feet of Bhagavan during his 91st birthday on November 23rd, 2016. And another thing is, I want to thank so many people, including Bhutto, Sairima, and all the other devotees for this album. And another thing is important is that this our book entitled Divine Transformation Experience with Sri Satya Sai Baba by me and my wife is just completed, and we are going to present this to Book Trust. Hopefully they will review it and approve it, then we'll be able to publish this. So the front page picture given by the trust, and the last one, Swami's Divine Lotus Feet. Swami signed it with love during one of the interviews. Just wanted to share this. Now, in this short video, I just want to briefly explain how I came to Swami and how Swami blessed us to do so many of his work. I didn't know. I was born and raised in a very famous place in southern India, Karnataka, Udupi. And that's a place of Lord Krishna's temple, and so many other temples and mutts are there. I was born and raised there, and I was brought up in a very religious family, and we never altered. Shirdi Baba's picture was there, Swami's picture was there, but I never knew about Swami during my childhood. And then when I came to the United States in '61, also I didn't know Swami at that time. And then for a short time, I was working in Kuwait as professor, and then came back to USA. A real miracle happened. I want to share this with you. I left my family in the mid-70s to take up a very nice job at the University of Kuwait as a professor there. And at that time, I did not know Swami. I remember that I left my family, and it was tough. But what happened was, during that time, in the mid-70s, my wife's whole family moved to United States. We sponsored them, and they all came. And they wanted to go to Swami Center. And they asked where the Swami Center was. And it was at Dr. Pani's house in Bethesda. And when my wife went there, she was not a devotee then either, to drop their parents. And Dr. Pani asked, where is your husband? She said, he is in Kuwait. Why Kuwait? Bring his biodata or resume. Would you believe my whole resume was put at the Swami's altar there? And one evening, or one day, a person from NIH called home, asked for where is Ramesh Nayak. And my mother-in-law took the phone, my late mother-in-law, Indira Kamal, and she said he's in Kuwait. And he asked my mother-in-law to contact him. So during my vacation when I came to my home in Maryland, Fort Washington, I went for an interview and I was offered the job. Would you believe it? The Swami gave me the job. Swami gave me the job. This is a real miracle that I wanted to share with you. Swami gave me the job at the very well-known biomedical enterprise in the world, National Institutes of Health. I got the job. They offered me 2 jobs to be in charge of molecular cell biology. At that time it was called molecular cytology, review committee or study section, or physiological chemistry study section. Then I accepted the job of molecular cell biology study section. This is the mid-70s. Very first year I was GS 13 step 1. And very next year I was promoted to the next. And after that I was promoted, after several years, I was GS 15. And then when I retired in 1978, I think, I don't remember exact year, but after almost 30 years, I retired from Center for Scientific Review at NIH. And I had a very stellar career at NIH. So many outstanding scientists served on my committee. So many Nobel laureates, I can go on and on with the names of some of the people. For example, Dr. James Rothman, very well known, he got Nobel Prize for his studies on membrane biology, how proteins are transferred from cells in the cell membrane. He is at Yale University, he is the head of the chairperson of one of the departments. And other person, Elizabeth Blackburn, she is now president of the Salk Institute. She is a Nobel laureate for studying a structure called telomere, part of DNA, which has relevance to aging and cancer. She got Nobel Prize. And then another person is Martin Shelp at Columbia for green fluorescent protein work. And he was chairman of my studies. I have all the pictures I didn't bring today, but I just wanted to share with you. So, and Michael Brown, he is at Dallas, Texas for his studies in membrane biology. Anyway, with only Swami's grace, that I had unbelievably the nicest time working at NIH. After I retired, in one of the interviews, I asked Swami, Swami, I want to, in several interviews I asked Swami, Swami said no. But in one, at last I said, Swami, I want to retire and serve at Swami's Institute, And Swami lovingly said, you can retire. I think Swami's Padma Namaskar. I retired. After retiring, would you believe I worked for a company called SRA International. Swami, it's unbelievable how Swami kept me busy. Not only interacting with the Swami's Institute, I think it was in 2006, it was Atiruddra Yajna program. And I had organized a very international conference, biological, chemical, and physical sciences. I put together a committee of almost more than 40 scientists from UK, USA, Canada, and we went there and we were sitting on the veranda. Believe it or not, I was afraid because Atiruddra Yajna, Homam is going on by all the priests, and I was worried whether we will get an opportunity to present all the research by all these delegates who are, But look at Swami's love. Swami allowed us, after the yajna in the evening, to give our presentation. So all the delegates were able to present their research. And we published a very book of abstract. I didn't bring it, I wanted to share that with you, But anyway, It was a very highly successful um, conference. But even before that, I had another small conference with Swami Blessed. And I just wanted to share with you love of Swami. Swami, after the Adridna, he gave us personal interviews, just me and my wife. It was a very nice personal interview, but I don't have, I have written it down someplace, but I don't have all the details of that personal interview. But look at Swami told me at that interview, I will call you in the afternoon. I'll call you in the afternoon. And I was sitting on the veranda like that. Sudhir Bhaskar was just sitting next to me, And Swami's car came. And Swami just called me near the car. And he gave me a nice bag, And I didn't know what it was there. And I went to Swami and I said, Swami, the conference went very well. He said, Tumba Santosha. Very happy, Swami said. And then Swami came the back. When I came in there, Sudhir Bhaskar told me, Swami has given you ropes. So I have 2 ropes Swami gave me. This is the love of Swami. And Swami, in 1999, I just want to share with you, another time when I'm going to do a detailed experiences on a talk that we will make a recording of this later. I will go over everything in detail. But here for today's talk, I will just go over briefly few of the things that Swami blessed. In 1999, we had a back-to-back 3 interviews. In one of the interviews, I have written this book, Sai Bhajans, Shlokas of Devotion Ramesh Nayak. Swami blessed this not only in September, but before my birthday. On my birthday, when I was sitting on the veranda like this once. Then during the interview, Swami blessed it. Look at it. And this is dated September, blessed by Swami on September 9, 1999. September 9, 1999. And he blessed the book when I was sitting on the veranda on my birthday, September 6, 1999. I just wanted to share with this information, how Swami blessed this book. And I had 500 copies of this book, but everything is gone. I have only a few copies left. So this is one thing I wanted to share with you. Now I want to say a few things that I want to share with you all today, and that is, in my work, as well as everyday living, I try to make my life Swami's message. He has taught me patience, humility, wisdom, and the realization that I am not the doer. God is love, love is God. All the problems, differences, conflicts you see today are due to the absence of love. Love is the basis of faith. The word L in love stands for Lord. Everything comes from our God, Lord Swami, and to God it will return. So let the stream of love from one heart to another. This is Swami's word. This is your foremost duty. You can conquer the whole world with the weapon of love. It is the supreme power. True human value lies in sharing and experiencing the supreme love. When you fill your heart with love, all people will become brothers and sisters. You will not have enemies at all. This is Swami's words that I wanted to share. And this is somewhere I found, thankful, be grateful. Okay? Be grateful for what you have and appreciate what you see around. I'll repeat this again. Be grateful for what you have and appreciate what you see around. Thank Swami, our Swami Lord, for your love, grace, everything. Give thanks. It is good for you. So this is that I wanted to share. And another thing is that that I wanted to share is that this is again Swami's words here. I just repeating. Merely, as you know, we listen to many of Swami's discourses, his book, and this is Swami's words. Mere listening to discourses is a waste of time. You have to ruminate what you have heard and try to put the teachings in practice. Swami in many discourses said, all these books, reading scripts, this. Most important is that what you have heard and try to put these teachings into practice. Give up the company of the wicked. Welcome the chance to associate with the good. Be continuously engaged day and night in good deeds. There is no higher worship than service to man. Paropakaram idam shariram. That's in Sanskrit. Man is consumed by time. God is the master of time. So take refuge in God. Let Lord be your guru, your path, your Lord. Adore Him and obey His commands. Hold Him fast in your memory. This is the easiest way to realize Him as your own reality. Now, the three great essentials in this life are something to do, something to love, and something to hope for. This is by Joseph Edison. This is some quotes I wanted to share. Winston Churchill quote is very nice. It's just like Swami's teaching. We make a living by what we get. We make a living by what we get. But we make a life by what we give. We make a life. We make a life by what we give. You can have anything you want in life, but if you just help enough other people get what they want. And every talent is a gift from God. Every talent is a gift from God. However, the talent gets its true worth only when it is offered back to Him, back to Lord, with humility and devotion. With humility and devotion. Now, as you know, I'm getting old. My life is almost coming to an end, but growing old is mandatory. It's going to happen to everybody. But growing up is optional. Maintaining a sense of humor is therapeutic. So, just wanted to share. So, one thing that I want to say here is, do not value things you have in your life, but value what you have in your life. But value but value who you have in your life. With reference, I humbly bow to the one who gives me the highest inspiration in my work and in my life. And music is the language of God. Baba is the source of music. And music is the universal language of the human spirit and touches nearly every aspect of our lives. So, with this, we think that I'm going to render a few songs and conclude this. And then Mangalam, I will just render the Mangalam Shloka at the end. Okay? Just few songs that I'll render. Can you just stop for 1 second?